You know, JIB one of the toughest exams for your banking from your banking perspective. Okay, so that's why, and the portion has changed recently. So that's why focus on the subject very clearly and follow the video till the end. Okay, let's start. Before moving ahead, you must know the subjects of the JIB first. Okay, once you know the subjects, then you can design the strategy. If you are familiar with the subjects, then you can design the strategy. In today's session, what we'll do, I'll give you all the subjects plus the details of all the subjects, and then I'll give you the strategy. Details means what are the modules, then what are the important topics in those modules. So I'll be giving you that, and then we'll focus on the last part is the strategy. Okay, so let's start. So what are the subjects? Say this. There are 4 compulsory subjects in JIB now. First is Indian economy and Indian financial system. Second is principles and practices for banking. Accounting and financial management for bankers. And retail banking and wealth management. Now if you look at the subjects, check the subjects here. First one is related to Indian economy and financial system. Means it gives you the entire picture of whatever is going on in the Indian financial system today. It covers how is it related to the economic growth as such. So that is important. Then second is principles and practices of banking. What do you mean by this? In this you will get the basics of banking. Basics means branch level banking, what all are the, how the customers approach you, then what all are the needs of the customers, what is the latest technology going on in IT, how is the marketing done. So this is basically principles and practices of banking. Okay, see here, PPB is a supplementary to Indian economy and financial system. See here, in first subject you understand the overall financial system of the country as such. Now not only country, it includes some part of the world also. Okay, so and in second part, second subject, you understand the basics of banking. It includes loans as well as deposits, both the things, plus various ancillary services like for example lockers, then third party products which we sell. So those are also included over here. Next subject is accounting and financial management for bankers. Now accounting and financial management means this is the basic or the core of, I would say, JIB. Accounting, it will give you the, see here, basic banking means whenever we think of banking, we think of what? Accounting basically. So this forms the core or the basic of your JIB. Here in this subject you will see many topics as such. I'll be covering them one by one in modules also. But to give you the summary, here you will see the starting from your basic journal entries to you will move ahead to whatever is this balance sheet, then trading account, P&L account. Then in between you will have the ledgers also. In between you will have trial balances also. So all these financial statements are included. Number 1. Number 2, the technological part of the accounting, that is also included. Means in today's computer age, now you see everywhere we have computers, internet, app, mobile, right? So in today's age, how the banking is carried out, this accounting is carried out. So that part is also included in this studies. Okay. Then retail banking and wealth management. Now this covers the basic retail banking of your studies. Okay. Means whatever we see in our daily branches is basically retail banking. And second part is wealth management. Now what do we wealth management means? It includes insurance, it includes mutual funds, it includes various other products, portfolio management, PMS services. So everything is included over here. Then what is included in retail banking? See, in retail banking you will get all the retail products. Retail products means retail loans, retail deposits, both the ones. Okay. So assets and liabilities both are covered. In retail loans, the major focus is given on home loans. Okay, so that's why you get the summary of all these subjects, and now we'll move ahead with each subject. See this. Before that, let me give you the passing criteria. Minimum marks to pass in the subject is 50 out of 100. So minimum 50 you have to get it in each subject. Now, but there is a subclause to this. The subclause is over here. Candidates securing at least 45 marks in each subject with an aggregate of 50% in all the subjects of the examination in single attempt will also be declared as having completed the exam. Means what? Sure, it means that suppose if you get 45 marks in some subject, at least 45, I am not saying 45, at least 45. So if I get 45 marks in some subject and my average becomes 50, then it means I have cleared it. What do you mean by this? Here, suppose in one subject, subject number 1, I get let's say 60 marks. Subject number 2, I get let's say 45 marks. Subject number 3, I get 47 marks. Now look at this, okay? And subject number 4, I get 50 marks. There are 4 subjects. So have I cleared it? So the logic is like this. Do the average of all, total of all these. So 60, 50, 110, 110 plus this 40, 40, 80, 190 plus 12, right? So 202. So you have got 202 as a total. Okay. Now if you do the average of this, divide it by 4. So you will get more than 50. So if you have got more than 50 and the minimum marks in each subject is 45, then you have passed. So in this case, I have passed. Now second case I will give you. So I have got 60 in one subject. Other subject I have got 44. Okay. Next subject I got 72. Next subject I got 52. So have I cleared the exam? No. Why no? Although I have got better marks in other subjects, but my minimum marks criteria is not satisfied over here. So here I am getting 44 only. I should get minimum 45. Here I have not cleared my JAIIB. So what will happen in this? All the 3 subjects which have been cleared will remain as cleared. This subject which is not cleared will have to be given later. Okay. So that is the basic logic. Minimum mark should be 45 and the average should be 50. Candidates will be allowed to retain the credits for the subject they have passed in an attempt till the expiry of the time limit of passing that examination. Okay, till the expiry. So what is the expiry? They have given you 5 attempts or 3 years, whichever is earlier. So you can use this up to that period. Okay. Now what are the examination examination fees as such? Say this. Examination fees is first attempt is rupees 4,000 and remaining attempts you have 1,300 per attempt. Now what does it mean? 1,300 per attempt means even if you have one subject left, then also 1,300. Even if you have all the 4 subjects left, then also 1,300. Okay. Candidates are allowed to attempt the exam either in Hindi or in English. Okay. But the point is you must first specify while filling up the form itself whether you will be giving the exam in English or whether you will be giving it in Hindi. Okay. Pattern of the examination. Say this. Question paper will contain approximately 100 objective multiple choice questions for 100 marks. The institute may however vary the number of questions to be asked for the subject. Generally I will tell you, I have seen from various earlier exams, they ask you around 120 questions for 100 marks. In 120 questions, some of the questions are for half marks, some are for 1 mark and some are for 2 marks. Okay. The examination will be held in online mode only, no offline mode now. There will be no negative marking for the wrong answers. Here they have made it clear that no negative marking. Otherwise earlier they were planning to give the negative marking, but now it's very clear that there is no negative marking. The duration of the exam will be for 2 years. Periodicity it will be already declared, means as you know the timetable is already declared. So it doesn't change at all. Okay. So periodicity and examination centers, exams will be conducted at a pre-announced dates published on the IIBF website. Institute conducts exams on a half-yearly basis. So the timetable is already out. Okay. Before going ahead, download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app, you will be getting the premium study material plus live classes, ebooks, tests, whatever we need for clearing JAIIB and CIB, you will get it over here. Okay, so that's why download it right now. Now what are the subjects? Let's go through the subjects now. First is IFS, Indian Economy and Indian Financial System. It is the toughest subject. It's not one of the, it's the toughest subject. Okay. There are 4 modules to it. Indian economic architecture, economic concepts related to banking, Indian financial architecture, and financial products and services. So these are the 4 modules of the subject. Now if you see the 4 modules, they are again divided properly as such. Indian economic architecture means how does the Indian economics work, overall economy works. Economic concepts related to banking means banking and the economy are related to each other, and how are they related. Indian financial architecture means various financial companies over here, NBFCs, banks, then nowadays we have online lenders. So all these are included over here, and financial products and services. So this means what, all your financial products, saving, current, FD, third party, mutual funds, everything. Okay. PPB. So here PPB is a bit easier subject. Okay. So again there are 4 modules: general banking and operations, functions of banks, banking technology, and ethics in banking and financial management. Now general banking operations means how does a daily banking work. It includes everything. In everything means locker operations starting from to your saving, current, your loans, everything. Okay, whatever you do in your daily banking, it is included over here. Functions of the banks. So functions of the bank means what are the functions, various functions of the banks. Okay, getting money from the depositors, giving it to the loan holders. That is the basic function of the bank, and giving ancillary services as such. Banking technology means what is the latest technology on which the banks are working, and what are the changes being happened. What are the changes happening now? What is the future of the banking? So that is included over here. Ethics in banks and financial institutions. So importance of ethics is, you cannot undermine the importance of ethics in banking, specifically in banking, because we are dealing with money, isn't it? Subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, you will be getting number 1, the latest updates on JAIIB and CIB, and number 2, what you will be getting is the free YouTube series on all the subjects of JAIIB and CIB. Free. Okay. So whatever is free, grab it fast. Click on the bell icon, subscribe to the channel, do it fast. Okay. Third paper is accounting and financial management for bankers. So this is a bit tougher than PPB, but less tougher than IFS. And so again the 4 modules: accounting principles and processes, financial statements and core banking systems, financial management, and taxation and fundamentals of costing. So accounting principles means it includes basic principles, as I told you earlier: ledger, then journals, then trial balance, then P&L. All these will be included. It includes the basic principles: credit what goes out and all that. See, okay, gains, credit the gains, credit the giver, everything. Then financial statements. This includes the main part of this: balance sheet, trial balance, P&L. This includes there. Core banking system, CBS. Means nowadays all the banks are on CBS, right? So that's why this is very important. Financial management, it includes various other costing accounts. It means marginal costing, it will include, then it will include various financial management tools as such. It includes ratio analysis as such. Last part is taxation. So taxation means the latest taxation regime. Okay, 115 BSc, that is also included. Fundamentals of costing, right? So all this includes all in all related to numericals only. This is a major chapter for numericals. Then fourth subject is retail banking and wealth management. Also one of the toughest one. It includes 4 plus 1 5 modules. Actually there are 5 modules, but we write it 4, and 5th one is over here. This additional reading on housing loan. Okay. So the modules are retail banking, retail products and recovery, support services, marketing of banking services, and wealth management. Now some part of this you will see repeated in your PPB also. Okay. So wealth management or retail banking means what does the retail banking consist of? If you have done retail PPB correctly, thoroughly, then this subject becomes a bit easier. So retail banking, then the retail products and recovery. Retail products means it includes liabilities and assets, and recovery part. Okay. Support services means related to marketing, sales, and service oriented industry. Wealth management, it includes again the taxation part, mutual funds, insurance, this includes there also. And the last part is additional reading on housing loans. So this, why is this specifically mentioned in RBWM? Because more than 50% of the income of the banks comes from housing loan. So that's why additional reading on housing loans is very important. It includes lenders appraisal procedure, housing finance and tax planning, mortgage advice, and valuation of the real properties valuation of the real properties. Okay. So lenders appraisal procedures. Lenders appraisal means how does a lender, how does a bank or how does the NBFC appraise you while giving the loan. Housing finance and tax planning. Again, see this tax planning is not that tax planning. This tax planning relates to your housing finance, means long-term capital gains. That is included over here. Mortgage advice means how do you give the mortgage advice to the customers. Should that customer mortgage his house? Then what is the value of that house? What is the valuation concept? What is the search and title report? Search report. We all get all these reports and these are specifically mentioned in this section. Why is this section so important? Because here home loans is one of the best loans for the banking systems. Because we always give the loans lesser than the value of the house. And the value of the house goes on increasing. So there are very less chances of loans becoming NPA. Okay. Valuation of real properties. So how do the valuation report happen? What are the valuation reports? How much loan do we give on these valuation reports? So these are all the important subjects. Now how to clear this? Okay. So for clearing this, remember, focus on the concept clarity. See, the subjects are 4 subjects and each book will carry around at least 500 pages. So 500 into 4 comes to 2000 pages. Do you think you will be able to remember these 2000 pages? Do you think? Just type yes or no. Will you remember these 2000 pages? Any human being can't, isn't it? So that's why you have to focus on the concept as such, concept clarity. Whether whatever is said in that book or whatever is taught to you has been clear in your mind or not. Practice the numericals. Okay. So numericals practice is very important, mainly in this accounting. Okay. Try to solve as many sample papers. Now where will you get the sample papers? That's why I would say join the Adda 24/7 app. Okay. Join this Mahapack. Join the classes. I'll show you how to join the classes. In those you get test as well as ebooks. Various tests you get. Per subject around 5 tests at least you get. So 5 is enough. If you give 5 papers, then 6 paper will be an exam paper. That's it. Get used to your calci. This is very important. Whenever you are using for any numerical part, the calci must be thorough in your hands. You must be conversant with that calci. If you bring a new calci, then it becomes difficult for you to adjust during the exam time. So use the same calci which you are using for your practice in the exam. Okay. Take help of the professionals. Now while taking the help of the professionals, what do you mean by this? I am simply saying join the classes as much as possible. Because in our banking schedule, tight banking schedule, now we have pressures for sales, everything. So it's not possible at all to study on all the aspects of this banking. So that's why we have to take help of the professionals. But that professional should be trustworthy and that professional should be empathetic. Means that professional should understand your problems. After working for around 10 hours in the banking, if you go home and you study like a student in the college, it's not possible. Okay, that's why at Adda 24/7, whenever we take the classes, you join the classes, you see that. Whenever we take the classes, we understand your psychology and based on that psychology we teach you. Manage your time properly. This is very important because here everyone gets 24 hours a day. So that you have to manage everything within those 24 hours only. Manage as much as management is possible, manage it. Means while if you have to travel for your job, study while traveling. Get up early if it is possible. At late night if it is possible, study at that time. On the weekends if it is possible, study at that time. Okay. but do study only up to the exams. Once your exams are clear, then you have free time. Manage your health. This is very important. Why? Because see this, if you do lot of studies, but during the exam time, if you fall sick, then what's the use? You won't be able to attend the exam. So that's why manage your health properly. Eat proper diet. Okay. Read RBI circulars as much as possible. Now where do I read it? Everything is available on Google. Try to read whenever you have free time in your bank also. Try to read the RBI circulars. So these are the clear strategies to clear JIB. Okay. Otherwise here everyone has same time in his life. Now join this batch, I would say. Okay. Sankalpa batch. Starting from July 24th. Join immediately. Join the Mahapacks. What are Mahapacks? You get multiple batches, around 15 plus batches per subject roughly. Various batches. Okay. You get all these batches, and imagine if you have 15 plus batches for each subject, then 15 times revision is already happening. So you learn that subject automatically. Isn't it? So how to join the batches? Let me show you. Go to Adda 24/7. Hold on. I'll show you. See this. Now you are on Adda 24/7. I would always suggest you to go through the app. In the app, what happens? You get 1% extra using the coin system. So go to Adda 24/7. Click on JIB and JIB. Click on JIB October 23. I clicked. Now you'll see the subject. See this. Sankalpa batch 3. This is what I was talking about. Join this batch. Click on this. You'll get the details over here. Okay. Details means expert faculties, interactive classes, recorded videos, limited size batches. So recorded videos means what? Means if you miss out on any class any day, you can definitely get back to it using the recorded sessions. Okay. You can go through the product highlights. You can have a conversation with the consultant as such. Click on buy now. Okay. Now once you clicked on buy now, look at this. The code is already applied, job 75. You can apply this code also. See this, July 77. Click on apply. Look at this. Now the discount changes. You get 77% off. Grab it immediately. Join this batch. Click on continue. Fill in the details. Just pay and you are done. So I'd always suggest you to join this batch as fast as possible, because exam is very near. It's in October. Okay. Now one more thing. Let me show you how to join the Mahapack. In Mahapack, go to again Adda 24/7. Click on JIB CIB Mahapack. Look at this Mahapack. Various Mahapacks are there. JIB CIB Mahapack, CIB Mahapack, JIB Mahapack. You can click on any one. Okay, we can have bank promotion Mahapack also, but that is different. So click on JIB Mahapack over here. Okay, you'll see the details again. Go through the product details. All the details are given. Okay, then expert faculties, interactive classes, recorded videos, limited size batches, everything. Click on buy now. Again, July 77 code. Click on apply. Okay, look at this. 33596 reduces to 7729. Join it. Multiple batches. It's an investment for lifetime. So do it fast. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow with another series. Till then, bye. Keep studying and do join the batches immediately.